Hi everyone. I wonder if the live is working now. So I'm just checking from another device if my voice is audible. Okay, looks like it's working. All right. So I'm quite excited for today's reading because we have this deck, butterfly oracle cards for life changes, and this was my first ever oracle deck. So quite a special one in that sense. So let's see what life changes are coming up for us, what the universe wants us to know. And as I connect with this energy, please take a few deep breaths, breathing out through your mouth, relaxing your body. So, what do we need to know about the life changes occurring? Wow, I was expecting this one. So, the first one that we have is relationship dynamics. And then we have, wow, get some rest. So I'm not taking this, but we have realizations and epiphanies. Isn't that interesting? All right, what's the next card? Keep the faith. So that's the start of the reading for us. And welcome the new. How cool is that? Considering that we are now we are in the second month of the year. But anyway, so give me a few moments as I connect with the energy of these cards. So first thing that's coming up is a lot of us are being connected with our ancestors. And I wonder if there's a lot of changes happening within the family dynamics of the collective here. And all these changes are certainly affecting our crown chakra mental health too much, essentially. Maybe that's why there is this energy of getting some rest that's showing up. Because with the purple here in the relationship dynamics card and also keep the faith, do you see the similarity even in the butterflies? So it's pointing towards the collective here, is what I'm receiving. And with welcome the new, also, we have a lot of purple and we do have white. I feel like we are being asked to connect with our ancestors even more because they are going to help us move through this transition. A lot of family drama probably is showing up for so many of us. The energy that I'm getting is, the cesspool energy. It's very dark, very murky. So basically, shit or crap uh, from really almost like decades ago is resurfacing, is what I'm receiving. And it's, totally shaking our root chakra, our sense of security, our sense of ease here. So Yeah, it's quite an intense energy. Maybe that's why I was taking my time to prepare for this reading. I was not too sure. Parental care, wow. Right beneath welcome finances, welcome the news. So yeah, many of us, we are for sure, we are breaking financial, chains of pain, essentially, whatever limiting beliefs have been there. For some of us, I also am receiving that, whatever our definition was with finance, and especially definitions we've taken in from our parents, and the way they have either handled finances or the losses that they have basically incurred in some way, shape, or form. We are being asked to, with the help of our ancestors, I do perceive that we are being asked to change that. Not just asked to change that, I feel like that is what we are actually working on. I do perceive that a lot of us do feel lost. Um, I want to take some cards out, some tarot out here for get some rest, and especially more than the rest, it's this eye, which is what I'm being drawn to. Hmm, what's that? So we have, yeah, King of Wands, Father of Fire. So many of you who are changing despair, repletion, which is Eight of Cups, and Ten of Cups. Hmm. Walking away from the comfort zone that has been created by the family, basically. Because with the Father of Fire, King of Wands, I do perceive this could be a wound, specifically from the lineage of your father. I wonder if there were businesses, started within your father's family line and it did not go well. And that's a cycle that you are here to break or you're breaking for some of you. So it's not necessary that it has to be a business. This could be being a leader or having a career in something that is more creative, not the maybe not the 9 to 5 or regular job. Or even if it's the 9 to 5 job, I do feel like coming up to that position of higher authority within the company. Because I perceive that many of you must have had really hardworking people within your family who were not given the due credit. And so now, all this relationship dynamic scrap that's occurring, maybe there are certain, you know, we have temperance. So many of you might be going to temples, or I wonder if you're performing rituals to cleanse your energy. If not, you're definitely being asked to either a ritual or connecting with nature. And even though temperance is again a fire energy with the water here, it's like to clean your creative energy essentially within you, your fire of creativity. You being asked to have more visits either to the temple, to the church, or whatever, a spiritual place essentially. Or if that's not what you jam with, basically, you can do some rituals, especially rituals associated with water. And like I said, connecting with your ancestors, maybe a ritual to connect with your ancestors. We have Queen of Swords. This is a very tough love energy. So, a lot. I wonder if there is that basically the parenting that you must have gone through is the way, essentially, I'm just making a reference here. This is no judgment, like how a lot of Asians, including Indians, we all talk about Asian parenting, which is much more tough. And so I'm not saying that you are necessarily Asian, from most likely you could be. because I am from India. So I wonder if that's true for most of you here. But even if that's not the case, but that energy is certainly there. A lot about keeping up with reputation and not going into careers that would, break that reputation down, break that facade down. And we have circumspection, which is Eight of Swords here. The thing is, I'm taking my time with this because, oh, it's not, no, 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 no. It is Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. Do you see how it's like an entire elephant family and they're moving towards something else? Basically migrating probably or going to a different place for food and shelter. But the thing that comes to my awareness is, the boniness. If you look at these elephants, they're not very healthy or, bigger in size, more skeletal energy here. And that's what I was getting drawn to here as well with the father of fire. Someone who's very determined, very experienced for sure, but looking at their upper half of the body, whichever is whatever is visible within this picture, it's like someone who has done a lot of hard work, exhausted themselves a lot, and with relationship dynamics and get some rest. I wonder if that's the message coming for all of us, how much are we trying to repeat and mimic our own parents' um, habits or patterns here of wanting to prove. Because with keep the faith, I just want to pull one card out here because clearly with keep the faith, what I am receiving is that we have more capacity to actualize things that we like to have by, calming our mind down rather than proving our self-worth by physically doing action. There's more of an energy of applying energetics, of applying law of attraction or whatever you practice to create more lightness in your energy field, which could be meditation as well, and not just law of attraction, but increasing your vibration through meditation, through affirmations and stuff like that. That's going to give us a more relaxed result and an abundance of what we are looking for. Just one card, please, for keep the faith. Yeah, Four of Wands, perfection. Yeah, like I said, hard work. How much are we still repeating that cycle of, perfectionism? Because perfectionism, most of the times, is actually a response to not being heard or not being seen for our achievements. So we make it a point to, you know, do everything precisely right and not take, but not make a choice that's more. Basically, what I'm trying to say is we don't make mistakes more often, and then because of the fear of being rejected or the fear of being not seen or not recognized. And that leads us to be more in, be more in the fear of not showing, no, not showing up is the result, but being more in the fear of being judged by others. And so we just keep procrastinating, we keep delaying tasks, or we don't give ourselves the grace to experience what we really want to by fully diving into something. And that fully diving into something doesn't come from gathering A to Z and the entire information all at once, because every time, every step that we take, every action we are going to take is going to bring us even more information. And many times, I feel like almost all the time, the path that we think is the perfect path may not be the path at all to what we want to have to welcome the new. Oh, I see your comment here from House. Thank you so much. Hi, how are you? And we do have exploration, which is what we are being guided towards, welcoming the new, keeping the faith, being relaxed, exploring this wide universe, this wide galaxy that we have. Emperor. What else do we need to know? How can we relax with this more and have more ease with this moving forward? That's not the part. Father of Earth. I wonder, yeah, like we were getting the message of connecting with our ancestors. So do apply this to your situation as it fits. But what I'm receiving is that connecting with our ancestor, especially someone from the maternal side, is what I'm receiving. Some clearly with the father of earth here and the way this person is being represented, someone who's very creative and not it's not necessary for them to be creative in terms of the career they chose. That could very well be the case, but creative in terms of how they live their life, creative ways of interacting with people, creative ways of creating greater for people, and someone who is definitely very much a humanitarian, very caring energy, someone who is very nourishing. Connecting with them is going to give you more ease and I feel like a more clearer image of how you are a leader in your own life and stepping into that energy and bringing that energy ground to the ground back into the ground, and it's not just in the ethers, it's not just in your mind, it's not just creatively there, bringing that to the ground. Yeah, five of swords at the bottom of the deck with defeat. So I wonder if many of us here have been, not finding success with old ways of being. So we are definitely being asked to explore with a lot more relaxation here. Playing in the mud, that thing came, I mean, that entire sentence came to me very clearly. Playing in the mud, if it's possible for you, basically. Uh, if not, but definitely gardening and stuff like that, connecting with the earth, you have to slow your energy down. It is too aggressive right now because most likely because of the family drama going around, because I do perceive that you may be focused on your own work, but the environment is not conducive. And you have to pull your energy back and relax it, really soothe that energy. And that's going to lead to gains. Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, planting, gardening. Wow. How does it get any better than that? So I perceive that the reading ends there. And now I'm going to take a few one question readings for whoever is there on the live. Let me just gather the cards. So whoever is wanting a one question reading, please share your question, your name and date of birth in the chat section. I hope I received the message because I'm using another device. Clearly, it's visible here to look at the chat. So, yep. Anyone? Oh, just shuffling the cards and getting ready. So, if anyone has a question, please do share in the live chat along with your name, question, and your date of birth. I had to mute myself for a moment there, so I'm just checking if my voice is still audible. Hello, hello. Yep, it's working. So, anybody who has a question, let me know. Hi, Rinki Rawat. If you have one question, I can answer for you, but you need to give me your name, date of birth, and the question. Okay, you'll have to give me your date of birth and the person's date of birth as well. So I wonder if you guys had an argument, and especially it was clearly not a good argument because we have, wow, I started with Hindi, and we have this Five of Swords card here. And what they want to say is probably around studies or something around career with the Page of Pentacles. That there is a possibility of them moving away. This could be because of education overseas or career overseas or even different place. हिंदी में मैं आपको बता देती हूँ क्योंकि आप पूछ रहे हैं, लेकिन मैं मोस्टली इंग्लिश में करती हूँ। पर आपके इसके लिए ये आ जो रहा है वो कार्ड्स में ऐसा आ रहा है कि वो काफी ब्लंट हो रहे हैं आपके साथ, बहुत स्ट्रांग बाउंड्रीज बना के रखे हैं क्वीन ऑफ सॉर्ड्स के साथ, यही लग रहा है मुझे। और आपके बीच में जो लड़ाई हुई वो ऐसा कुछ है कि वो मूव ऑन करना चाहते हैं, या वो ऐसा कह रहे कि उनको, क्योंकि पेज ऑफ पेंटिकल्स है यहाँ पे, जो पढ़ाई का कार्ड भी होता है या करियर का कार्ड होता है, मुझे लगता है कि जो उनको करियर के लिए आगे करना है या जो स्टेप लेना चाहते हैं उसमें उनको बाहर या तो अलग जगह जाना है, मतलब अलग देश ही जाना है, या फिर जहाँ है उधर से दूर जाना है, जिसके वजह से आप लोग के बीच में डिस्टेंस आ सकता है। कुछ करियर अपॉर्चुनिटी ऐसी आ रही है, ये चांसेस लग रहे हैं। अभी उनके तरफ से आपकी तरफ बात करने की कोई एफर्ट्स होंगे, इस चीज़ का मुझे डाउट है वैसे, जो ये कार्ड आया है इससे, सॉरी, क्वीन ऑफ सॉर्ड्स। वो काफी क्लियर बाउंड्रीज या तो आपके साथ रख रहे हैं और आपसे ढंग से बात नहीं कर रहे, मुझे लगता है बहुत शार्प शब्द यूज कर रहे हैं वो। आपके लिए गाइडेंस जरा देखें। ओके, इट्स इंटरेस्टिंग कि कार्ड आया है जो मैंने अपने खुद के डेक में बनाया है कि दिस इज नॉट द एंड। तो हो सकता है ये टेम्पररी पॉज हो, अभी आप लोग दोनों गुस्से में है, ईगो में मुझे लगता है लड़ाई हुई है काफी स्ट्रांगली। पर ये इसी में मतलब पूरे इतने बड़े डेक में से ये आ जाना, तो आई थिंक यूनिवर्स से साइन है कि आप अभी इतना टेंशन लेके अपने आप को एग्जॉस्ट ना करें। ये जो कार्ड है ये थोड़ा मैंने इंट्यूटिवली ड्रॉ किया है, तो मुझको ये लगता है कि आपको इसका सल्यूशन बहुत क्रिएटिव तरीके से देखना रहेगा कि थोड़ा डिसिप्लिन आप लाए उनके साथ बात करने में, थोड़ा डिसिप्लिन वो लाए कि उनके क्या चाहते हैं, आई मीन रिलेशनशिप को लेकर जो भी उनका क्या कहते हैं इंटरेस्ट है। दोनों आप अपने इंडिविजुअल आप लोग की बाउंड्रीज के आप लोग को समझने की ज़रूरत है, क्योंकि मुझे लगता है थोड़ी एस्केपिज्म की एनर्जी है कि फालतू में इतना दिमाग क्या लगाए सोल्यूशन पे, ऐसी वाली एनर्जी मुझे लग रही है उनकी तरफ से। तो वो जल्दी जल्दी निपटा रहे हैं कॉन्वर्जेशन, ज़्यादा बात नहीं कर रहे हैं। लेकिन ये कार्ड भी देख के मुझको लगता है कि थोड़ा क्रिएटिवली सोचे। और अगर मैं देखूं तो ये देखकर ये भी दिमाग में, जो मैंने आपको कहा कि आप अपनी एनर्जी और उनको अपनी एनर्जीज, आप दोनों को बैठ के ना आपको लाइफ की चॉइसेस सोचने की बहुत स्ट्रांगली ज़रूरत है, इस हिसाब से कि एज इंडिविजुअल्स आप लोग को क्या चाहिए। क्योंकि वहां पे क्लैश आ रहा है वही कि इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि ज़रूरी नहीं है कि ये एंड हो, पॉज ज़रूर हो सकता है। और ये जो क्लैरिटी आप लोग टाइम लेंगे एक दूसरे के, मतलब अपने अपने लिए इवेंचुअली, उससे आप लोग को क्लैरिटी आएगी कि आगे क्या करना है। मुझे लगता है कि आपके सेल्फ वर्थ पे स्ट्रांगली ये जो आर्ग्यूमेंट्स आपको कॉन्फिडेंस काफ़ी ब्रेक कर रहा है, एक वन इन वन वे शेप और फॉर्म के आपको कॉन्फिडेंस ब्रेक करना भी नहीं कहे तो सेल्फ वर्थ पे थोड़ा चुप, मतलब उन्होंने ऐसे चीज़ें बोली होंगी कि आप हर्ट हो जाओगे सुनकर, ऐसा आर्गुमेंट लगता है। तो आपके लिए एडवाइस तो यही है कि आप अभी इतना बहुत ओवरवेल्म, बहुत टेंशन की एनर्जी है, उसके आगे आप बढ़िए। सो थैंक यू रिंकी, आपके लिए यही थी रीडिंग। आई होप दैट दिस वाज हेल्पफुल फॉर यू। You're welcome. Thanks for joining and thanks for subscribing. Anybody else who requires an answer to one of their questions? And I'm mostly choosing to do it in English, so I hope that that language is working for most of us here. What do you need to know, Jyoti? Also, I hope English works for you, because that's the language we are doing the reading in. Okay, may I know this person's birth date as well? And as I am reading for you, please take a few deep breaths. Breathe out through your mouth and relax. Hmm. So we have Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Five of Wands in reverse. We have the Four of Cups as this person's next action, which I feel like uh, action nahi lenge ye kuch. Like they are not going to take any action at all. With Eight of Wands also. Please clarify the Eight of Wands. Yeah. I do feel like it's clear, and relationships are such things we definitely invest a lot. And with Seven of Pentacles, the energy I'm receiving for you is the way you are, connecting with this relationship and what has transpired as you're mentioning as well. It's like you are thinking where did you go wrong? What did you do wrong for waiting this long and receiving such a result? And with Five of Wands in reverse, I feel like there's not even an energy to talk this out, to be honest. I mean, whatever talking must have happened must have led to fights. But even with those fights, it's so much pent up energy that it's like still pent up energy. It's not coming to the surface. And with Four of Cups, I feel the energy from the universe is that, I mean, the universe is letting us know that this person may not take an action, even though they are being guided by spirit, by the universe to look at the situation probably not even in a different way, but to understand that maybe they need to make an offering. But I don't perceive that they are willing to receive this message from the universe. And with Eight of Wands and Five of Pentacles, I perceive that not you will, I'm feeling that this energy and intensity of feeling, left out, feeling left in the cold without any support, without any resources. This energy is going to intensify for you. And I know that sounds very bad, but that's what the cards are telling me. So please don't shoot the messenger. I'm just trying to give the message out here. So what's the guidance here? You need to take command, Jyoti. You have to assert your own boundaries because there might be a possibility that this person wants to reach out to you when they feel lonely, but you need to keep your boundaries very clear. And I feel if you have compromised on in your own career because of this person, this is a clear cut, very sharp message. I perceive the energy to be a very sharp coming from the universe that you have to focus on your career. You cannot, um, you cannot waste any more resources and energy on this connection, at least for now, or on this person. I'm going to with this deck. Okay, I'm going to pull one card from this deck here for you, Jyoti. We have nothing to prove, only life to be lived. Yeah, that's what I was saying, if you were spending your resources, your time on this person, rather than investing that energy into your own well-being, because you have the King of Wands energy, the King of Wands, the, most supreme card within the Wands deck, and oh, sorry, Wands suit, and Wands is about creativity, about career, about your spirit, your fire, and you have this energy, you are this energy rather, and feel like you're not identifying that because you have leaked that energy out, given it to this connection so much, and you are just feeling exhausted, lonely, left out, abandoned. And that's completely fine. There's nothing wrong about it at all. But you need to recognize you need to start putting up your own boundaries, and especially with this person and this kind of connections too. Wherever in your connections you are leaving out your own energy to others and not caring for yourself, you have to take a check of that. That's what's coming in. And please don't mind the energy of the messages, because this is from the universe. I'm not trying to make you feel bad or anything, but it's strongly coming in that you have literally given up a lot of your resource, your life force to others, and it's time for you to take that power back. There's nothing to prove, only life to be lived, because you are so gifted, you are so smart, so intelligent with the King of Wands. You're very creative, very accomplished as a soul, but you need to you need to start bringing that energy to the earth, to your life, to your physical life. We have, I mean, at the bottom of the deck, we have, do you know that you are a gift, Jyoti? Am I still streaming? I hope so. So, breathe deeply, drop down into your body. I wonder if you have any meditative practices. If not, do very simple 5 minutes breathing exercise throughout the day, because this is, of course, heartbreak is such a tough thing to go through. So you will take your time, but give yourself the time and pick yourself up. You have the capacity. You are the creator of your life, of your destiny. So yeah, Jyoti, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for joining this live. I hope that this was helpful to you. Ankita, yours is the last question I'm taking, and can you please share your date of birth? Hi, Ankita, are you still here? Is my live streaming properly? Okay, Ankita, if you're here, please do share your date of birth and, if possible, the person's date of birth as well. Okay, I got your date of birth. So take a few deep breaths and relax. Close your eyes and focus on the question with the highest of with the highest good coming through for you with these messages about this person. 29 July 2005. Oh, oh, okay. Wow. A lot of intense energies and a lot of, I mean, of four cards, we have three major arcanas for you, Ankita. You're welcome, Jyoti. Ankita, I perceive that your like both of your energies are very unexpected, basically, or unpredictable, I should say, in a very different manner. For example, you are the high priestess here. So I do perceive that you are someone who doesn't share their thoughts, their feelings quite easily or very quickly. You take your time with it, and with the Tower card representing the guy's energy, um, he or this person coming into your life must have been a very abrupt, unexpected situation. And I mean, like, either this person was, it's like different scenarios basically coming to my mind. Maybe you are in college and this is someone who joined fresh, or someone you met recently or very unexpectedly. Could be through you must have met the person also through, some problems that you must have faced, and this could be a person who must have helped you, or you both faced some trying time together with the Tower card, or definitely very unexpected. I feel like the unexpected energy could be also the way that you got attracted to this person. But with the Three of Wands, there's a standstill energy, there's a pause in the energy, there's not a lot of movement happening. I feel like you're expecting some messages from him, so maybe there is a pause in communication. But with the Emperor here, the intentions of this person, it's like they are not interested in anything else but their life right now, and building their life, building their career. And I wonder if this has to do something with what's happening at home, or someone they are connected to, most likely a father figure. Yeah, they're trying to move towards something that's, it's like a disciplinarian energy essentially. So maybe they are being asked to choose another stream, a subject basically. Or it could also be that they are moving to a different place. I feel like there's an energy of cutting ties here, or some sort of energy like that. I do perceive this person to follow. I mean, the cards are letting me know that they are most likely going to follow what their parents are telling them, or whatever their life situation is, more than going forward with whatever energies you guys share. So, what is the advice? Queen of Pentacles. If you've been ignoring your health, Ankita, there's a strong energy to really, cut that crap. It's a very strong energy here. because this person, they are focused on their energy very strongly, their life, what their life is bringing to them, what are they creating in their life. They're looking at what hurdles they need to cross to build their career, to build a name for themselves. And you are being asked to look after your money, your health. Especially health is what I'm getting, because I wonder if you've been losing sleep, in the sense that, you are the high priestess here. So you could be someone who's very intuitive, very spiritual in obvious or not obvious ways, but you're someone who has a very active mind, and because of that, you might be losing out on quality rest. You may be going to sleep at the right time, but I feel like you may not be getting good sleep as well. So, with the Queen of Pentacles, there's a strong indication here to take care of your body, your health, that glow up energy that everyone talks about. There is that indication for you to focus on that energy, money wise or career wise as well. Focusing, focusing on what your pathway is, and on building really good health. That's the major message coming through, because I don't feel like there's necessarily any aggressive energy, but it's like I don't have time for connections or relationships right now. I only have time for my career or my path ahead, and that is the energy I'm receiving from this person. It's not necessarily anger towards the connection or anything, any problem with the connection. It's more that they're focused on creating their life right now, their career right now, and clearly you are being asked to do so as well. It could very well be, a home-based business with the Queen of Pentacles. Or I wonder if you can create a business or help your mom with her career. I wonder if that's a possibility, but something home-based for sure. But that, of course, depends on your choice. It's completely up to you. Major energy is for you to focus on your career. I'm going to pull one last card from this deck. Have you acknowledged how far you have come? That's a question you can ask yourself. Have you truly acknowledged how far you've come, how many hurdles you've crossed, how many, tests you have passed? And one last card. Yeah, spiritual. I was saying that energy work, healing, frequency music. I feel like listening to frequency music, which you can find here on YouTube. Plenty of them are available. The ones that focus on chakra energies, and if it's not chakra, if that's too advanced or too complicated for you to go into, definitely looking at energies, um, frequency music associated with crown chakra energy, or third eye intuition based, to clear your intuition, to awaken your intuition, and also